We as a team from the very beginning have thought that fracking is a practice that should be better regulated and not as exploited as it has been lately. We think this because of the various environmental effects that harm the air, water, human health, etc.
Before we say our points as to why we are against fracking, here's a quick explanation of what it is and for what is needed.
Fracking is a process of injecting liquid at high pressure into subterranean rocks, boreholes, etc., so as to force opening existing fissures to extract oil or gas.
Fracking has led energy companies to access really unconventional or hard to extract resources of gas. This form of extraction is now used in 90% of all new onshore oil and gas development and currently accounts for 60% of natural gas production in the US.
The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, or more commonly known as EPA, does not regulate fracking fluids even when they enter water supply, due to the fact that in 2005 fracking was exempt from the Safe Drinking Water Act.
Good air quality is something that must be maintained, but fracking worsens it. This is because one of the main chemicals used in the fracking process is methane, and it is estimated that 4% escapes into the atmosphere during extraction. Methane has been proven to be 25 times stronger than CO2 in terms of trapping heat, which in consequence determines that this gas is detrimental to air quality of surrounding fracking sites. Another fact is that the construction of these sites, the transportation of the oil, and many other processes pollute the air and in the long term cause smog at the surrounding areas.
Fracking involves the usage of millions of water gallons. This directly reduces the amount of clean water available in the surrounding areas. If water is brought from another place, this means that the available water supply drop from lakes and rivers across the world are dwindling down. Fracking can also contaminate water due to harmful chemicals that leak into surrounding water supply zones.
According to Investopedia, wastewater is also an issue at fracking sites. Between 20 and 40% of the water used for fracking that is returned to the ground surface consists of toxic contaminants. The presence of wastewater has harmful ramifications on the environment, as it cannot be easily treated and returned to usable water for purposes other than fracking.
In addition to air and water pollution, fracking also increases the potential for oil spill and may cause earthquakes due to the high pressure used to extract oil and gas from rocks and the storage of excess wastewater on site. An example of this will be that once that happened in Monterey in 2017.
Even though fracking has the potential to provide more oil and gas resources to consumers, the process of extraction has long-lasting negative impacts on the surrounding environment.